to Capacity Europe's 2022 pre-event coverage. We're looking forward to delivering this year's eagerly awaited blended event on October the 18th to the 20th at the Intercontinental London, the O2, and on the SWAT Card app. I'm David Tran, conference producer lead of this year's event. And in the run-up to the event, we'll have a series of rather light-hearted speaker interviews called 5 Minutes With, tapping into their industry views, also bringing out the person behind the speakers that will be taking part in this year's event. Here in 5 Minutes With, I have Angela Capon, Vice President Global Marketing at EdgeConneX. Angela, how are you first of all? And it's great to have you involved in our conference program for this year's event. Ready for a quick 5-minute Q&A?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, definitely.
Great. Okay. Well, so certainly let's start the clock right now. So in our 5-minute Q&A, here we go. Tell me the state of play in global telecoms.
Yeah, I mean, global telecoms isn't just 5G and gigabit telecoms anymore. It's the wider challenges of country regulations, trust from our customers, climate, economic growth, the worrying inflation news that we're seeing, and where to build next. So the balance is getting increasingly difficult with large cloud services requiring ever bigger capacity while also lowering overall emissions across their supply chains. So closer collaboration among operators, clients, industry bodies, government agencies will be needed to be at the forefront of any future expansion.
And where do you see your organisation position at the moment? Obviously, it's in a post-COVID climate. It's fundamentally changed.
Yeah. I mean, when COVID hit, EdgeConneX was well positioned actually to not miss a beat. We were all remote workers for years, and the data centers had the ability to remote operate through our EdgeOS software systems. So when it hit, we kind of didn't really, we felt the impact, from a world perspective, but we didn't actually from an operational side. We just continued on, which was incredible. So to continue with the drivers like digital transformation without the impact of COVID was a testament to our strategy to set way before it was struck. And we were able to continue a pace for large enterprises as we were able to work with their IT providers to offer solutions in markets large and small. And as the edge continues to develop globally, we will continue to plan and supply land and power, serving the largest global companies worldwide when they need it, where they need it.
So is the data center industry, in your point of view, first of all, are you enjoying it? And second of all, in terms of the people landscape, is it suffering from a lack of diversity in in the workforce? And if so, why?
Yeah. I mean, when I talk to people about the data center industry, you kind of get that blank look on their face. So it's not incredibly exciting. But what I've seen over the last 10 years of working at EdgeConneX is the talent that is actually coming through. Difficult, but it is coming through. And the diversity of the talent is what I really enjoy. And I'm loving seeing our employees, join at a certain level and, 10 years on, they're, running teams and they're head of security and all of those different roles. So, we are lacking in diversity for sure, but I believe it's not for not trying. As a company, we work really hard on different projects to attract talent, from going out to universities, talking to the STEM type community that probably don't think about data center as an engineering type of place to go and work. But when you talk to them about what we're doing and what we're developing and actually what our customers are doing, I mean, I'm very privileged to be in a position where I can see Star Trek type futures coming in. And when you talk to young people about, the opportunity and how, this industry hasn't even slightly reached its dizzy heights. And when you talk to young people about what they want to do from an engineering perspective, and you say, look, have you thought about the data center industry? We need you. It's incredible. It's growing, absolutely at the speed of rate. All the operators will say that. So it's game on to get that talent and nurture them and grow them into, you know, something fantastic in an industry that most people probably don't think about or understand.
Certainly. So, just some quick fire, some questions here, then, just about you and your enjoyment for Europe. What's the one thing that you're hoping to take away from the event? We've got just over 30 seconds to go. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
people. Finally, we're back in a room together. I mean, Capacity Europe's always had a fantastic agenda of content, you know, right broad way across of talking about the industry. So I'm really looking forward to listening to that, meeting our customers again face to face, and yeah, just being there in person.
Yep. And perhaps give our viewers one fun fact about you that they don't already know. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Probably the bravest thing I've done in my life is uproot my entire family to the southwest where I knew absolutely no one. So I have this really surreal world of data centers and traffic jams, cows.
Time is up. Thank you ever so much there. That's yeah, that's a fantastic perspective there, to find out a little bit more about you, and obviously the themes that you really care about, and
Yeah.
obviously we're going to talk about that a little bit more in at our event in October.
Yeah.
So,
Can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it.
yes, so Angela, yeah, you'll be speaking in our data center session on at the Talent in Telecoms track. Details of this session will appear in the following closing messages. Bye for now.